It's interesting that soon after the Obama administration came in, that PCAST was asked to look at the whole question of whether or not we would have an adequate number of STEM degrees for the future. And in their report, Engage to Excel, they pointed out something that most people probably didn't know, and that was that even among those people who are really excited about STEM and interested in pursuing degrees in those fields, only about 40% of them complete those degrees within a 6-year time period. And that leads to a larger question. Why does that happen with people who want to go into these fields? What are the barriers to their being able to be successful? And what are the opportunities to help them be more successful in achieving their career goals? And this was the impetus and the stimulus for our committee's work. It's really hard to find any aspect of our lives or our economy that are not somehow connected to the adequacy and quality of preparation in STEM fields. We look at our economy, our health, our homeland security, our international security. And in all of those cases, we need people with STEM training who can assume the roles of advancing knowledge in products and what have you to support our economy. If we're not able to attract and keep in the system those people who have an interest and a desire to study STEM, then we have real problems ahead. Added to that is the fact that our demographics are shifting to include those groups that have a weaker attachment to STEM fields and different outcomes with regard to their education in STEM. Then we really have challenges that we must meet as a nation, as institutions, and as communities. The current structure of our data systems and our policies are really aligned around an idealized version of what it takes to get through the STEM pathways. That's not the way it really works. People move from 2-year to 4-year institutions, yes, but from 4-year to 2-year, or from one 2-year institution to another. With all of this, we have an extension of the time to degree. And with the extension of the time to degree, we have an increased cost of the degree. Then we have the issue of the fact that different students are differentially successful with different pathways. I think the real challenge in all of this is that in our institutions, as well as in terms of national and state policies, it really is the system that needs to be addressed. Not just one part, not just the teaching piece, not just the math piece, not just any one thing, but the entire system, adding the supports that are needed in order to ensure that all students can be successful.